Marcus K. Dowling, the Nashville Country Music Report at the Tennessean, here with a surprise guest at night 2 of CMA Fest. You've gone from not being on CMA Fest to being at Nissan Stadium in your first year. This is Jelly Roll. What's going on, man?
It's unreal, man. When you say it that way, it's like, that is kind of wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Right. So you were at the Ryman 4 times in 10 days.
That was.
I'll tell you what I compared it to in the paper. It's like the olden days when you would have the Opry every week, and you have an artist come back every week when they were catching steam.
Right.
Now that things move faster, it's very similar to that.
Yes,
The only thing I wish you could have done is go over to Ernest Tubb and do the Midnight Jamboree.
I know.
It's very sad.
Yes.
But talk to me about having this moment and having all these kind of like traditional country music things happen to you in the way that they used to happen.
Yeah, it's unreal. It just feels so nostalgic of the country music I not only grew up listening to, but the stories I grew up hearing about. So it's almost like you're getting to kind of live in this, we romanticize the idea of what this will be like, and it seldom pans out the way we dream.
Yeah.
Marcus, it's exactly how I'm dreaming it. Every day I wake up like, man, wouldn't it be cool if today felt like this in all these instances? And then it happens, and you're like, oh my God, we're in the middle of it. It's happening.
Exactly. So talk to me about the idea that you're going to have 50,000 people out there who last year had absolutely no idea who you were on a mainstream level. And your story would seem like one that they would feel like you were not a person, that you're like anathema to their life. Like there's no reason why they would want to know who Jason Ford is.
Right.
Now, these are people who are going to watch you, know every single word to your song, and love you.
If that happens, I'm going to cry. That's the scary part.
Talk to me about that emotion, man.
There's still a kid in me that thinks I'm going to go out there and lay an egg. And they're going to be like, now, our special guest, Jelly Roll. And you just hear somebody go, who? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there like, oh.
Right. So take me into the documentary real fast. Like seeing yourself on screen and seeing yourself so honest and unfettered on screen. Take me into that. Let me understand.
It was hard to watch, to be honest, because when you're filming it, I made a decision. When they called me about a documentary and they gave me the rules, they said, this is an ABC News documentary. There'll be no editing. There'll be no notes. That's how this works.
Right.
And I called my manager back and I called my publicist, SEO, and I said, if I'm going to do it, I want to go all in, though.
Right.
We either got to be all out or all in.
Right.
And every documentary I've ever seen I didn't like, you could tell they were all out.
Right.
And I was like, if we're going to do it, let's go all in. So when you watch back, we're thousands of hours of footage in. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's finna pop up on that screen. Exactly. So there's some things that even made me uneasy where I was like, I can't believe I was that honest about that in that moment, or that I shared that part of that. So, but I think that's what's making it so special and making it such a, I guess, for lack of a better word, a hit.
I mean,
seems to be doing pretty well.
It's doing very well. So, brother, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Marcus.
you. Marcus K. Dowling, the Nashville Country Music Report at the Tennessean.
Yes, sir. The local boy, baby. The local boy, baby.
Appreciate you.